Okay. Hey there, this is Sven and this is the Wi-Fi TV. What's in it for you? Tonight's call is going to be about squeeze page plugins for WordPress. And talking about squeezing stuff from other stuff and squeezing the golden nuggets from really cool stuff. Hey David, how are you?
Hey Sven, what's up? I'm doing awesome.
Perfectamento. So we're going to talk about squeeze page. Do you want to, or should I start by explaining a little why we even use a squeeze page instead of just an opt-in form?
Well, go ahead, lead the way, man, lead the way.
So you mean you want me to talk all the time?
God, no. But
okay, well,
all right.
I'll lead in with the main difference between an opt-in form and a squeeze page is the short version is that an opt-in form is just a little small form with name and email address and press send to subscribe or whatever. A squeeze page is taking it up a notch, so it's kind of like a sales page, but without selling a product. Just opt in and get this free gift or whatever. You could usually add video, you could add audio, you can add graphics and stuff. It's this whole big page together with a little opt-in form. So that's the squeeze page. Anything to add, David?
Well, I think you got to think a little bit further. A squeeze page is basically a landing page that's a very short, brief, one-page website that is presenting something to a potential subscriber as an offer. So, basically we're looking to grab their attention. Either they're going to opt in and get whatever we're offering, or they're going to go away. There's no other choices in a landing page or a squeeze page, and they're both the same thing. So, really realistically, a squeeze page or landing page, whichever you want to call it, is a call to action to do one of two things. Either give me your name and your email address, or just your email address, or go away, basically. I mean, right?
Yeah, you're being really blunt about it.
Well, I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, really, a website is designed to attract people and give them content. A landing page or a squeeze page is designed to do one of two things: capture information so that you can send them content, or if they're not interested, send them on their way to do something else. And that's really what it's really all about, right?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
All right.
So let's talk about plugins, because our main focus is really WordPress, because we love WordPress platform, and we're going to talk about squeeze page plugins, which means a plugin that creates the squeeze page for you with as little work as possible. Basically a one-click solution. Even though we're not big fans of one-click solutions, we do like automation. So the plugins basically automates the process of creating a squeeze page or landing page or whatever you want to call it. Just jot the information in, the link to the video, the opt-in form, and you're basically all set. So do you want to start, or should I?
Sure. And the reason I like using WordPress and I like using the plugins that we're going to talk about today is not because it's a point and click environment or a push button environment. It's because it takes the HTML coding out of the picture. You don't have to know how to code and write code to create a page. You just have to know how to put the information in that you want. There's two different plugins that I like to use right now for creating landing pages. One of them is Lead Rocket Pro, and the other one is InstaBuilder. Lead Rocket Pro is probably the easiest, most straightforward plugin to use, because all it's going to do is create a landing page. You've got, it doesn't do anything else but give you the ability to add a background, add a logo, you know, and you can add a video, you can add some basic content, you know, your call to action, and your opt-in form for them to sign in for, and it'll take you less than 5 minutes to set up a landing page. And you can modify it in a matter of a few seconds because it's just like you said, it's pretty much point and click. I can go in and add a new background, do a publish, and now I've got a brand new background. Everything's changed. I can change the look of the landing page in a matter of seconds. And the plugin is small. It's compact. It's very the code is very well written so that it's not a, you know, it doesn't take a long time for the landing page to load, and you know what? It does everything you need it to do to create a landing page, and that's what it's designed for. And I really like LeadRocket Pro just for that reason, because if all you're trying to do is create a landing page, boom, in a matter of a minute or two. Of course, you know, there's the time of if you're going to have a video in it, embedded in it, of recording the video or finding the video that you want to embed. The call to action, of course, you've got to write. So all of those things are things that you do outside of creating the landing page. But once you have everything that you're ready to do, you can in a matter of a minute to 2 minutes have a landing page up and operational and ready to start marketing. So that, from my standpoint, that to me makes it the ideal landing page creator. But that's all it does, is create the landing page.
All right. Well, what I'm going to talk about is it's actually a very similar plugin. It basically does the same thing. It's called WP Squeeze Page. When it came back in like somewhere where they invented Fire, it was the most efficient.
Maybe Moses was still around, right?
Yes. I think he was the actual inventor. Ron just stole it from him. I don't know. That's a disclaimer. I don't know. But it has been around for a long time. And back in the day, it was really powerful because you basically only used templates and not too much code that cluttered up everything. So it used to load super fast. It's not as good anymore, but I think it's the cheapest of the plugins we're talking about. Well, how much was LeadRocket? Sorry.
LeadRocket Pro, I believe, is $47.
Oh, it's $47. Well, that WP Squeeze Page is the exact same amount. So maybe you could just do some tests between LeadRocket and WP Squeeze Page, and maybe we should just do a test, see which loads faster, so we can actually come back with some stats on, okay, this is the better one.